Greetings everyone, Zannrath here, welcome back to more Hearthstone, another week on the Tavern Brawl. In this week, Battle of the Bans again. Pick 4 cards, your opponent will ban one of them, then we'll make a deck full of the remaining, or of the cards remaining. Going with a Demon Hunter deck, because, you know, gotta get Demon Hunter level 60, and we got a quest for it. So, it's kind of like, you know, I guess the main potential threat are the Battle Fiends, Twin Slaves for some extra damage, the Satyrs as like a secondary to build off of the basically the plan is just to attack a bunch of times. So they'll probably ban Battle Fiend. You can still get the Satyrs for some synergy. The Mage Hunter is really there just for trying to get through taunts. So not very good. I'm too tired right now to think of anything good, but that's never been an excuse for me anyways. I'm just not good at thinking of something clever. I think there's definitely other classes where you can do something more clever, more meta. But, you know, when we're locked into Demon Hunter, I don't know, not as much that I was able to be creative with. So, we'll see what's up.
Prove myself to you.
Alright, I guess we can toss that one back. See what's up. Going against Priest could just be like, I thought about making a Priest because Priest was on one of the other classes I could pick. Looks like Mind Vision, Cleric, and Light Spawn. Interesting. So lots of draws, lots of taking my cards. I'm going to guess something to buff with Light Spawn, so just ban Light Spawn. I don't know. We'll see what's up with the other card. Banning the Battle Fiend here, I'm sure. Unless it's not in the cards you can pick. But I think you can... Can you pick the unknown card? I can't remember. They'll let me. Oh, interesting. Okay, fair enough. Wish I had the coin, but it is what it is. My opponent's gonna have a bunch of clerics and mind visions. So... And then some random card. Which... Maybe it's Divine Spirit, because doubling the Light Spawn, but then doubling the health of the Northshire Cleric is not really going to do a whole lot. The question is, do I throw out a bunch of Battle Fiends, or do I just throw out one and attack? I think I throw out multiple. Because I'm still going to attack the next turn. I could have gotten 2 extra, I would have gotten 2 extra attack versus 1. I don't know. Not sure about that. So it definitely does have something to buff. Power Word Shield was the other one. Okay. Fair enough. And it's the old Power Word Shield before it got nerfed to just giving 2 health and not drawing a card, I believe. This is not really going to do anything. I can also just charge into it and silence it. But I am going to go ahead and start punching for some damage. So... I think this is going to be a win for me. I mean, my opponent has Clerics, Mind Visions, and Power Word Shield. I'm not sure why my opponent... Well, so my opponent kind of went all in, I think, on the Light Spawn, right? Because there's Power Word Shield, there's Clerics for draw. And the Mind Vision didn't really synergize very well, I think. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this deck my opponent made. But if there's some draw, it really depends on the Light Spawn. The Light Spawn gets banned, nothing happens. So, yeah, I'm not sure what my opponent was going for there. I mean, Cleric, Divine Shield, Inner Fire, Light Spawn could be better. You're still kind of depending on the whichever one is the one that swaps attack. Inner Fire, I think, right? Or not swaps attack, but makes health into attack. Or converts attack into something equivalent to health. I think that one kind of depends on the Divine, or not Divine, the Inner Fire, but no, even if you leave up Light Spawn with Divine Spirit, it still works pretty well. So that one would be a better version. I mean, really, my opponent here is just banking on drawing a bunch and not getting Light Spawn banned, right? So, the Mind Vision really doesn't do anything, I don't think, in this deck. And I thought about making a gimmicky, like, Mind Vision, Thought Steal, some other steely cards, but, like, there's no point in that, right? It's just like a worse version. It's like playing your opponent's deck, but worse. Because you have to spend the mana to get their cards. So, this worked. Let's go ahead and give it one more shot, just because it's a quickie. Yeah. Couldn't really think of anything good for Druid either, but, you know, still gotta do Demon Hunter because of, you know, getting level 60, so I was just like, well, whatever, I'm just gonna make some Demon Hunter deck. I'm pretty sure the Battle Fiend is the right pick for ban. The Satyr, against that opponent, I don't think banning the Battle Fiend would have made much difference, because I think my opponent's deck was kind of dead as soon as I banned the Light Spawn. Going against another Priest.
The light shall bring victory.
So we'll go ahead and keep these and toss this back. Maybe I should have tossed the Satyr. Eh. Are we on 2 now? Do we get the coin? We do get the coin. Alright. So ban the Battle Fiend. Unless it's unknown. But then you can still ban the unknown, so we'll see. If the Battle Fiend was not pickable, so maybe last time my opponent could not see the Battle Fiend, in which case I think picking the Satyr is reasonable. That was the other thing we should, oh, interesting, okay. Oh, interesting. Whenever your opponent draws a card, add a copy to your hand that costs 1. You can ban the mystery card. I think we're going to get rid of the Draconic Study, because I don't think, based on him not, my opponent, sorry, rather, not banning the Battle Fiend, I think we just balls to the wall, right? So go like this.
Job done.
And we'll take it from there. Don't know what my opponent's unknown is, but my opponent has 3 turns until they can play something else, depending on what that other one is. Squashling. Interesting, okay. That's actually not bad, then. That's actually not bad. Ugh, I wish I had a Battle Fiend. So we go here. Definitely wish we had a Battle Fiend. But, alas, was not meant to be. Because then I mean, I'm floating a mana here, right? I don't really need these Twin Slices right now. Still got some Squashling, can play 1. I still got 2 more turns before we can play anything else. Battle Fiend is the draw. Next turn can heal up for 2. And then the next turn after that, they can start playing, Elise, is it, right? So the Squashling for survivability. The other ones are just to be cheeky, I guess. Playing for the long game. So I think I Hero Power and charge into 1. Or rush into 1, rather. I think I just do that.
What's wrong?
Alright. So now I think at this point it's just lethal. We got ample Twin Slices, ample damage. Yeah, dunzos. I'm gonna guess my opponent did not have the option to pick the Battle Fiend, because I feel like both my opponents would definitely have banned the Battle Fiend, right? If they knew, I feel like they definitely would have.
You have been.
Yep. Alright. Well, I guess we stop pressing our luck. No need to continue pushing our luck in this situation. If I did not have the Battle Fiend, if I had the Battle Fiend banned and I had the Satyrs instead, I don't know. Would I have been in? I think I still would have been in an okay-ish spot. The 7-mana legendary, whatever that guy was called, is interesting. Whenever your opponent draws a card, you get a copy of it. That's 1 mana. I think if my opponent wanted to play around, or what that was their strategy, because I'm not sure where the Elise comes in. The shuffle thing doesn't really make sense to me. If they're playing for the getting, basically this is the same strategy of getting your opponent's cards, and wanting to use that legendary, I think you would have had better options in terms of helping with sustain. The squash thing makes sense because it's healing and minion presence, and you really only need one copy to be able to do a lot, right? Because you get it has echo, so you can heal a lot, plus you can get multiple minions on board for one card, which is interesting. I don't know how I would have improved that deck. I don't think the least made sense to me. The dragon card was, or the Discover Dragon card was just for the early game because they were playing for the late game, right? Which is the reason why I banned it. If they showed me the Squashling, would I have banned the Squashling? Probably not, because I know I can deal with that, versus the Dragon Discover card would have been more potential for... Well, there's definitely more unknown. Anyways, surprisingly, this deck worked. I think my opponents just didn't get a chance to ban the Battle Fiend, like I said, because I feel like... I don't know, if I were given the option, I feel like the Battle Fiend is the right ban. Because obviously, you know, this is built on attacking a bunch, and I think this is just early game versus this is a little bit later. And so I feel like this can just spiral way too out of control way too fast versus this. I don't know. I don't think it's that terrible. But anyways, that's it for this week's Tavern Brawl. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.